have to, like this first problem, we're talking about sales tax. It says, in many states, the sales tax is added to most goods that you buy. The tax rate varies from state to state. Let's suppose that in your particular state issues a sales tax on any goods purchased. You're selling candy bars. The taxable amount and tax imposed up to $1 are shown below. Okay, so in New York State, we pay sales tax on certain types of food. Does anybody know what types of food? Do we pay tax on every type of food? What do we pay tax on?
Dairy, poultry.
No. Prepared food. So if you buy cookies and you buy like a chicken that's already cooked, anything that's prepared for you, that is considered, those are taxable foods. But if you're buying bread, milk, eggs, cheese, those are not prepared foods, so those are considered taxable. Okay, so when you go and look at your receipt at Wegmans, if you buy everything that's not a prepared food, you'll have no taxes on your bill. Right, Lex? From Wegmans, right? So in this state, they have a graduated tax, and they're taxing candy bars. All candy is taxed. Actually, when I used to work for a grocery store years ago, one of the biggest things was that they taxed marshmallows differently. So if you bought the big marshmallows, they were considered candy and a prepared food. They taxed those. You know the little marshmallows? They considered those an unprepared food because they're an ingredient in other foods. So those were not taxed. So that was kind of a weird one. All right. So now, you have to know that we're going to just break these up into two sections. The greater than sections, and then the less than or equal to sections. Now, if it's less than or equal to, remember that equal to means we're going to do these kind of like we did inequality graphs with the open circle, closed circle. Less than or equal to, these are going to be closed circles. On this side, these are going to be open circles because it says greater than, not equal to. The first one says between, if you're spending between a penny and 20 cents. So a penny is this, and then this would be 2 pennies, 3 cents, all the way up to 20 and including 20 cents. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and graph that one. Here it says we're starting at 0 pennies. If we're starting at 0 pennies, we're not going to be charged any tax. That's an open circle. All the way up to 20 cents. Now this will be a closed circle. So that means if I'm buying something between 1 penny and 20 cents, I'm going to be charged a tax rate of a penny. The next one, greater than 20 cents, so that means 20 cents, 21 cents, 22 cents, 23 cents. It's not including 20 because that's greater than 20 cents all the way up to 40 cents. Okay? So from 20 to 40 cents, we're paying a tax rate of 3 cents. So we're going to start again with an open circle. I'm sorry, 2 cents. Open circle. And we're going all the way to 40, closed circle. So let's just take a second and read this. So this says, if I buy something at 20 cents, I can't get taxed 2 different rates. I get taxed a penny. But as soon as I go 1 cent over 20, I'm going to get charged 2 pennies. And the same thing. The next one says from 40 to 60 cents. So 40 to 60 cents. Open circle. Closed circle. And the next one says from 60 to 80. 60 to 80. We're paying 4 cents of tax. So if my candy bar costs from 60 to 80 cents, we're paying 4 cents of tax. If it's greater than 80 cents, so from 80 cents, open circle, to $1, closed circle, we're paying a nickel worth of tax. So that's called a graduated. The more you spend on that candy, the more tax you're paying. Your tax on every individual candy bar or every individual piece of candy separately. All right. Where does sales tax go, by the way? When you're buying all this stuff, you're buying clothes, you're buying candy, you're buying food, you go out to buy McDonald's, you're paying sales tax. Where does it go? It goes to the state government. It's called state sales tax. So, yeah, we pay the most state sales tax on goods. All right, so how much will you pay for a candy bar that costs 80 cents? So go over here to 80 cents. Go all the way up. How much are you paying? 4 cents. Now 55 cents. This is a tricky one. Here's 50, here's 60. 55 is right here in the middle. You're paying 3 cents. Now the good thing is, we don't think you guys will ever have to draw one of these graphs. You'll have to read one, but we don't think that the Regents will actually have you draw one, just because they're really hard to draw. Even like I mess up on them all the time, and I've done them for years. They're just difficult. All right. Someone purchased 4 candy bars at 55 cents a piece. Now, at 55 cents, we just figured out the tax was how much? So I'm going to add 3 cents to that candy bar. So actually, that candy bar is now going to cost me 58 cents. And I'm buying 4 of them. So if I have 58 cents times 4, that gives me $2.32 I'm spending. And it says, if you have $2.25, do you have enough money to cover that? No. $2.25 will not cover that. All right, the next one is talking about parking. And parking is graduated. If you go to any big city, you will see, like even parking downtown Syracuse, it's cheap to park downtown Syracuse compared to other places. Like Albany, this one talking about Albany, the bigger the city, the more you're going to pay. New York City is like $50 a day. If you go to a garage, that's how much you're going to pay. So it says the table below lists the total cost for parking for a period of time on a street in Albany, New York. The total cost for any length of time up to including the hours parked. For example, parking for up to and including an hour would cost $1.25. So here, $1.25 is right here between $1 and $1.50. So again, for 0 time, it has to be an open circle. For 0 time, I'm not paying anything. Up to an hour, closed circle. I'm paying $1.25. A minute past that, if your parents ever got a ticket, you know, a minute past that, those meter maids will ticket you. That's why you always have to make sure that you have enough time on your ticket. So here, up to the next one, up to including 2 hours is going to be $2.50. So a minute over an hour, we're going to do open circle here, up to $2.50, closed circle. The next one, a minute over 2 hours, up to 3 hours is going to be $4. Open circle on the 4, closed circle. The next one, a minute over 3 hours, up to 4 hours, we're paying $5.75. So $5.75 is right here between this $5.50 and 6. Open circle, closed circle. And the next one, a minute over 4 hours to 5 hours is going to be $7.75. So here's $7.75 is right almost. There we go. And the last one, 6 hours, so we're going to go a minute over 5 hours to 6 hours, we're going to be paying $10. This is why colleges tell you, you can bring your car if you want, but if you're going to college in a bigger city, most times kids can't afford to pay the parking, so you might as well just take the bus that they give you. In Albany, if you go anywhere in Albany, they have a bus pass for all the kids on campus. They could travel all over Albany free with a bus pass. And that's, yeah, that's pretty. Although I went to visit my niece there in Albany, and that is a scary part of town. I was like not happy that she was riding the bus sometimes. All right, explain how the cost per hour to park changes over the 6-hour period. Do you see how the spaces are getting bigger? What does that mean? The spaces between these are getting bigger. What does that mean? You see how they're not the same? The price per hour is going up, right? And if we look over here, $1.25 to $2.50. If I subtract that, that's $1.25. $2.50 to $4 is $1.50, and then $1.75, and then $2, $2.25. Okay, so it's going up per hour 25 cents. So the price per hour is increasing the longer that you stay. The price or the cost and we can say by how much. It's increasing by 25 cents more an hour. So like I said, I don't think they're going to have you graph these. So if you are like, I can't graph, don't worry about it. I think you're just going to have to read it. These are one that we're pretty sure, I've never seen them have you graph it. But they could do anything. So